Hola, amigos. Welcome to Naked Chat. We are talking about TUF Brazil episode 6.
Yep.
We finished last week with a heartbreaking defeat for Team Wanderlei.
Although
They're
you
now,
could say that every week, really.
yeah, true. It's 4-0 now. Like in terms of a football match, that's game over.
Yeah, 4-0. Yeah, you ain't. I don't know, but people have come back from 4-0 down.
Yeah, true. But like I said, that bit last week, I really had to go back and watch it again, where Serginho is just very insecure, crying hard about the fact that he's been picked last to fight. Has a little pep talk with Vitor, and then instantly goes and starts doing chin-ups. Just no break in the middle.
No lost time.
No.
It's like, yeah, this is the. I'm just crying, crying, crying. We good? All right, cool. Back to training. Just straight. Because he does, and it's not even like he walks somewhere. He's crying next to the chin-up machine, so he just turns. And just goes straight.
The motion of like wiping the tear and going to the chin-up bar is all one thing.
No fucking around. But hey,
So yeah,
mate, that's what works for him, I guess.
Team Vitor 4-0 up, and then the fight pick was there was a little speech at the start of it before he did the fight pick.
Oh, we're getting into the show now, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
Before we start,
Yeah.
let me just say, first of all, we've noticed we're getting a few people from Brazil watching us, enjoying the podcast. We just want to say thank you so much for tuning in. Appreciate it. You know, we're glad you're enjoying it. And I should probably apologise as well for the bullshit I talk on the
I was
show.
about to say lack of knowledge, but yeah, bullshit works.
Yeah, same difference.
I mean, we make no qualms about it. We are basically just two guys talking shit.
Yeah,
Essentially, that's what this is.
And all the information I get comes from the internet. Now, obviously, that isn't always the most reliable source
Always
for
corroborated.
information. So I have been wrong at times. But, you know, people have corrected us, or mostly me, on the YouTube comments. And I appreciate that, man.
Yeah.
That's sharing knowledge.
Yeah,
You know,
and I like the fact that it's not with attitude as well.
letting me understand more about your culture in Brazil, which I love. I want to come out there one day, and we're just bringing England and Brazil together. So to commemorate that, I bought myself a T-shirt that I will now be wearing for every show. That's Brazil and the UK coming together as one in the name of MMA.
Yeah.
We fucking love it.
And we're doing that week in, week out on this
That's it,
very
yeah.
show.
This show, that's it exactly. So yeah, thanks for joining us with it. So yeah, let's get down to business then. So yeah, we had the fight pick. And yeah, I started laughing straight away, man.
You knew it was coming.
As soon as Vitor said that, I just want to say something I've been thinking about. Like my eyes go straight to Wanderlei. It's like, well, how's he going to react to this? And then what happened? What does he say? I've had it up to here with his.
Well, no. What I noticed, the way most people would say, "I've had it up to here."
Yeah.
Wandy, he goes, "I've had it up to here." It's
Yeah.
like there's no need for the throat slit, mate. Not in this context. He's just such a killer.
He is. Yes. I still can't hate on Vitor though because.
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
Because the speech is long and boring, and
Yeah.
it annoys Wanderlei.
Yeah.
But he's bringing the positivity, man. He's being like, you know, saying
He's respectful.
he's respectful.
Yeah.
I can't, and I love that, but I also love the fact that it pisses Wanderlei off because that's just comedy to me.
Did you
man.
see Rafael Cordeiro's face during that speech? You need to go back and watch that one.
Yeah, without saying anything, he just basically went, "Thank you, shut the fuck up."
Yeah, like
That was
no,
it, man.
I almost he was angry and a little bit incredulous, a little bit like he couldn't believe, like, are you actually like being that patronising? Are you actually doing this?
Almost going like, yeah.
Because
It's
he's
almost
very
like-
respectful, but it's almost too respectful at times. It's like, are you just doing this for the cameras, or
It
like?
did make me wonder as well if he wasn't 4-0 up and if he was 4-0 down.
Yes,
would he be saying this shit?
exactly. I think that's
don't
their
know.
issue. That's their issue.
I don't know if he, if he'd lost all four, would this be coming out of his mouth? I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out hopefully.
But you're right, because the way he comes, it's hard to hate him. It's hard to hate. I really want to, but it's so difficult. It's like you're too damn respectful.
Yeah. maybe going a bit far. Yeah, yeah. But no, I can't hate on the positivity, man.
Yeah.
Even if it is a bit over the top. So yeah, his pick was
Hugo
Wolverine
Wolverine.
against Hugo Viana, wasn't it? Is that his
I
real
can't
name?
remember his first name. Vina, I just got.
No, no. Hugo Wolverine's name's Hugo Viana,
Oh, right, okay, okay.
and the other guy's Vina. Yeah, that's his
Right.
name. Sorry, yeah.
So yeah, they got matched up, and it's quite good the way they showed their preliminary fights this week, like because you do tend to forget how exactly they got into
Yeah,
the house.
yeah. I hope they do that with Masara and Duba when they do that as well, because I could watch that fight all day, and
That's
that
a
was
very
a
good fight.
killing. That was a bit like in. Do you remember Jurassic Park when they leave that goat outside?
Oh right, yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was what that was. Just they left this goat in a cage, and Masara and Duba just came and
Just got
slaughtered it.
dealt with. So yeah, Wolverine and Vina. Then that leaves obviously Gaspar and Ronnie Jason
Yeah, which is
teammates to fight.
already causing a lot of trouble.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think they need to get over that, man. This whole friend thing. I know.
Yeah,
I see Wandy's point. Like, you didn't have to make that choice, but it's like that shouldn't even be in your head. It's like because this is. I can see what they're saying. Like, if it's a final, you have to fight each other. But in this stage of their careers, this is the biggest fight they'll ever have. So they
yeah.
should treat it like a final. Treat it
Yeah.
like a belt.
You're trying to become a professional. I
Yeah.
suppose he wasn't just a training mate as well, though. Didn't he say he lived with him for 2 years as
Yeah.
well? So that's got to be weird, man.
Yeah.
But that's what it takes.
Yeah.
Really, isn't it? You know.
I can't imagine fighting my friend. I really can't. Like, if I had to fight you in a professional fight,
It'd be strange.
it'd be
wouldn't it?
weird. It'd be weird as fuck.
I think again. I did this in the last episode as well. Start talking like I'm a fucking fighter, not just on. I think I'd kind of just say, right, we've got to do this. Let's just, out of respect for each other, just go as hard as we fucking can.
Right. Okay.
That's it. As in, like, if we take it lightly, that's a dangerous game to play as well. You can't take it lightly.
You can't. It's impossible. You can't.
And we just say, look, we both know we cannot take it lightly. So
Yeah.
that's it, mate. It's gonna happen. So let's just fucking do it.
It's a strange one. It's a strange one. I mean, it's a big thing in MMA. A lot of fighters. How many times have you heard they don't want to fight their teammates? They don't want to do
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
It's a huge thing. Huge.
Yeah, Koscheck, his team are very big on that, aren't they?
Yeah, a lot of them are.
What are they? AKA, are they?
I think so. But when you're that big a gym, you have to fight each other. You have to. You can't get around it. It's impossible.
I mean, Rashad Evans left Greg Jackson's camp because he knew he probably would have to fight John Jones, didn't
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Similar thing. But, yeah, so Wolverine was kind of a relief to have someone who's just had a nice life story.
Yeah. My mum loves me. My dad loves me. They paid for me to go to school.
Wasn't his dad like a lawyer or something?
Yeah. It's like no
It's
family
all good.
problems, no
It's like,
tears.
it's kind of like, okay, cool. And then Vina, yet another Wanderlei pick from the ghetto.
Straight
I
out
think
the
we were right with
favelas,
that
mate.
That theory that we had.
Yeah.
We're correct.
Every week it's becoming more true. That this is a team of just straight out the ghetto fighters, man. And that's all
Yeah.
that matters.
But he seemed like a good. I mean, from the way he was talking, obviously they all big themselves up, but he seemed like he had a good work ethic, right attitude, hungry, And I was saying before, like, he always seemed to be complaining in every show. Do you remember I said last
Yeah,
week?
he was a bit of a moaner, yeah.
So I thought maybe they did him a bit wrong in the editing because he
Yeah.
seemed like a nice guy.
Genuine, he was really genuine. Like it was quite moving actually when he's talking,
Yeah.
because his tears weren't necessarily about his own life story. It's about like the poverty and the fact that
Yeah.
he's annoyed that the money isn't spread more equally.
Yeah.
And
So
then
maybe the complaining he does as well is because he knows what a good opportunity he's got.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
sees people acting like dickheads.
Yeah.
And he's like, "Come on, what are you doing? Like, we're here to win money, man. So
Yeah.
stop fucking around." But speaking of them earning money, did you see that bit with Pepe with the Head and Shoulders?
Yeah,
Blatantly, some producer's gone, right, who's got the best hair?
yeah.
Yeah, Pepe, you've
Yeah.
got good hair. Put this on your head.
You're taking the shampoo this week.
Yeah. And yeah, that was it.
I like the bit in the truck as well, though. You know, the bit where Wanderlei's in the truck.
Yeah, this is what I love.
And the phone call that happens, it could have gone like, "Hey, what are you doing?" "Oh, I'm just driving in my truck." "What are you doing?" "Hurry up, you need to be at training." "Okay, I'll be there as soon as my Ford truck can get me there."
That was it. That was exactly it. Because this is what I love though, because we always bang on about the product placement every week. But not only do they do it every week, but it gets better and better. Like they're more
Yeah.
creative.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, we want to advertise this Ford truck. What can we do? Well, let's. It's got the the built-in phone
Yeah,
system.
let's show it.
Let's use it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
weave it into the
Hello.
show.
Yeah, weave it in, man. I love it. Um, and then there was the bit where Wolverine came in with his Burger King order. It was
Oh,
like
yeah.
we can get anything we want to order, and he was like, yeah. So I love Burger King,
Yeah.
and I wanted to get as much as I can and share it with the guys. Yeah, sure you did. Sure you did. Yeah.
Yeah, because I couldn't
Wasn't.
tell whether that was real or whether that was like, okay, this is just product placement. Like, did you
Of course
genuinely
it
want a
was.
Burger King, mate?
Of course it was.
But he sounded
Is
like
it-
he really wanted one as well.
Oh no, he sold it well, but if that's an official, if that wasn't an official sponsor,
Sponsor,
they
yeah.
wouldn't have mentioned it.
Yeah, because the other guy's meal didn't get mentioned.
Yeah, it didn't get mentioned. Just fucking.
Uh,
So, yeah, I did notice a little bit of tension. We've mentioned before about the whole, Playboy dynamic
Yeah.
as well. And there seems to be a
Careful
little
now.
bit of that with these favela dudes and Pepe. Kind of like he's a bit too up himself, arrogant,
yeah,
and
yeah.
blah
Superstar.
blah blah. A little bit of that going on. So
So yeah, there's a bit of hating on
I
Pepe
hope-
game at the moment.
I want to see him fight Massar and Duba in the next round, man.
Yeah, yeah.
He's shit.
Pepe's
That'll be-
middleweight, yeah?
I think he must be.
Yeah, because they're saying they've only had middleweight fights up to now. Like, this was the first featherweight fight.
No, it can't have been.
I swear I remember reading that on the subtitles saying when they did the
No,
fight pick.
because he said we're going to have the last two featherweight fights.
Right, okay.
Because Rodrigo Dam was Rodrigo Dam
Damn!
was featherweight.
Okay, alright.
So yeah, all that's left though is Serginho Massaranduba.
Yep.
That's it, isn't it?
That's it for the
That's gonna
middleweights.
be a good fight.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
yeah.
And Gaspar and Jason.
And the mates, yeah.
That last middleweight fight is gonna be big, mate.
They've all been
Holy-
good fights, to be honest, and I think
True.
the semis are going to be sick. The semis are going to be
Yeah.
really good.
I mean, it's been a high standard all the way through. We've said
Definitely.
that, haven't we? And
In
yeah,
this fight,
actually,
though, Wolverine Vina is like, it's weird that when Vina in the little talking, but he's got a very Gandhi approach to the whole thing. He's like, no, I won't send a message to my opponent.
Yeah.
Like we do peaceful fighting here.
I don't talk shit.
Yeah,
I back it up
yeah,
in the cage. Yeah, but it was an interesting thing where he slipped down a couple of times. Vina did in the
Yeah.
fight, and I noticed when a dude falls down in the American one, if someone slips or whatever, the other guy tries to jump straight on him.
yes,
Brazilian one, you cannot do that. He just pulls guard instantly.
yeah, 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 yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's right.
if you want to jump on me, you're going to be in
Yeah,
a
you're
trap.
coming into my world. Like slipping over is not a big deal. That's why they throw their strikes so fucking wildly. It's like, if I go to the ground, brilliant. It'll be a jiu-jitsu match.
Exactly. So
There's none of that wrestling, man. Wrestling. Hate
yeah.
it.
So what did you think? I thought the first round of that fight. Actually, did you have anything you wanted to add? Talk
No,
about
that was
the
it.
fight?
Yeah, just go into the. Oh, there was a comment by I can't remember who it was, but I think it was Vina saying the more relaxed I am. No, it was Hugo Wolverine
Hugo.
saying the more relaxed I am, the better I control my aggression.
Mhm,
And I'm a big kind of advocate of the whole relaxed approach to this thing because
Yeah.
definitely, man, that's so true.
Yeah.
Definitely, the more relaxed fighter will have so much more chance of winning, and it feels like fighters should maybe focus more on that in the pre-fight. Just try and get yourself as relaxed as possible.
Yeah,
instead of
because
fighting pads and stuff. Like, don't worry about that now.
I think it's come up before from coaches as well. It's like you train hours and hours and hours every
Mm.
day. Your body, it's muscle memory. Your body knows how to react to every situation in the cage.
Yeah, your brain doesn't need to. Yeah.
When it comes to fight time, the most important thing is you stay focused.
Mm.
And if you're getting all wound up and stressed, your mind's going 100 miles an hour. You can't focus on the job you got to do.
Yep.
Whereas if you're relaxed, you've got your game plan.
Yeah.
You've got your your
The best
confidence.
example of being relaxed as a fighter that we've seen, I think, is Anderson Silva. You know
Yeah.
when he goes in that Matrix mode,
Yeah.
he's so fucking relaxed, but
Yeah.
he's just like literally moving at Neo speed. He's just like,
When you see him walk down to the cage, he's just like he's having a stroll in the park. Isn't it?
yeah,
It's
yeah,
like-
yeah.
Toodly doo, doodly. Gonna go and kick the fuck out of somebody.
And still
I
to
don't
this
know.
day, my favourite entrance is when he done his Michael Jackson one,
Oh
properly
yeah,
dressed
in
up,
Pride.
doing all the Michael Jackson moves. It's like, do
Perfect.
you know you're about to have a fight, mate?
Yeah, I miss that about Pride. I'd like to
Yeah,
see UFC bring some of that in.
definitely, man.
Kind of make it optional.
Yeah,
Like you don't have to do
don't
it
have
if
to,
that's if
but
if you're a
if you
different
want,
kind of
we got
fighter.
an idea. If you want, we got an idea.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We can hook you up.
Yeah.
Um, but the other thing I'd say is nobody's even come close to missing weight on this show on the
No,
weigh-ins,
not an issue at all.
which is on the American one. That's been a bit of an issue in the past, hasn't it? People try and make
Definitely.
weight in time and going in the sauna and all
Yeah,
that shit.
there's been none of that this season. I
None
miss
of it.
that though because like, you know, when you get
That,
like the gay Brutigers of the world
yeah,
coming in, it's like
he
it
was the
is a bit of
worst.
drama.
He was the worst one ever.
Just
Yeah.
like you flopped out like just this pathetic fish out of the sauna. He's like, I can't do it. I can't do it.
And then asked to get a colonic irrigation to try and lose weight. Oh, shut up. Um, so yeah, first round anyway of the fight.
I've got 10-9
First
to
round, to be fair,
Wolverine.
pretty uneventful.
Yeah,
Maybe because Vina fell down a couple of times, stayed in guard, just had to wait for the ref to stand him up. That
yeah,
ate up quite a bit of time, didn't it?
yeah. And
Feeling each other out.
well, at the end, that was the most significant bit where Wolverine got the takedown and just started to do a little bit of berserker rage on him,
Yeah,
like ground and
yeah.
pound.
I'd probably give that first round to Wolverine.
Yeah, 10-9
A little bit.
Wolverine. Yeah.
Um, Second round though, nice action, a lot of action in that
Yeah,
round.
a lot
There was
more.
the exchanges, a few combos,
Yeah.
knees, leg kicks.
There was a good bit of
Um,
clinch work from Vina when he got him early on. He just got him
yeah,
in a clinch, and he's like, "Oh shit, yeah,
knees,
he's much taller than him, and you can just hold him and start kneeing him."
knees to the body. Yeah,
But he
he
didn't
was
really do
working
any
that
more of
well.
that afterwards. He
Yeah,
just did it
yeah,
that one time.
yeah. And he went. I think he got one takedown as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he nearly got kneed, managed to get in close, and kind of took him down. Yeah, it kind of counts just about as a takedown, just about.
Um, but yeah, personally, I would have just given that round to Vina. To be honest,
I had
I
it
thought he was
10-10
more
to be
aggressive.
honest.
You had
Even
it.
10-10, is that what it'd be, or 9-9? Like if it's even.
Yeah, 10-10.
10,
Yeah,
yeah, I had
so
that at 10-10 then.
that's probably fair. I thought Vina was a little bit more accurate with his striking, his
Yeah.
knees definitely. He had the takedown.
Vena's main issue was that he was throwing single strikes versus Wolverine's multiple
Combo.
strikes every
Yeah,
time, and that just you can't like if you're
yeah.
gonna
Even
go
if
for
they
that
weren't
strategy,
landing,
you got to go for the knockout then.
even if they weren't landing, because he
Yeah,
was throwing
yeah,
combos, it just looks more
exactly. It looks like more
active.
strikes landed. Yeah,
Yeah, true, true, true. But just like TUF Live, I would have liked to have seen a third round. To be honest, that wasn't
yeah,
decisive enough for me
yeah, yeah.
to.
They could have gone a third.
Um,
I thought actually
didn't think it
Wolverine was
was.
getting more tired as well, and he was just starting to find his stride a little bit more. In the
Yeah,
third round, it would have gone to him.
yeah, I
And
thought so.
yeah,
Yeah, but again, can't leave it in the hands of the judges,
what
man.
do they do if it's a draw in the third round?
I don't think that's possible.
Really? It's,
Well, unless it's 10-10 every round.
yeah.
Um, it's a draw.
Oh. I don't. Well, how have we
Well,
never had this?
in the Ultimate Fighter, they'd have to just keep doing a sudden victory
They'd have to
round.
keep going. They'd have to. Yeah,
Yeah, they'd have to just keep an extra round until somebody wins,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
or somebody quits.
It's just amazing in 15 seasons that that's never happened. I
Yeah,
can't
because
believe it.
10-10 rounds are pretty rare.
Right.
It's
Okay.
usually 10-9.
Yeah.
Judges usually lean towards one or the other.
That. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But in a two-round fight, you're right. Actually, it could, you'd think it could happen.
One round each, and the last one
Usually,
is a 10-10.
yeah,
But
yeah,
think how many fights you see every season. There's about, you know, what, 10 to 16 fights every season. Times that by 15 seasons.
yeah.
There's like
Good
that's not
point.
happened once.
Good point.
But yeah, in the end, he got the
I think
decision.
they generally will go for it a lot more in the third round, though.
Yeah.
They're not thinking fourth round, are they?
Yeah.
Usually it'll end up one way or the other. But yeah, I suppose in the end I could see, yeah, yeah, Wolverine probably did deserve it in the
Yeah,
end.
just about, and that made it 5-0.
Um, Javier Cordero wasn't happy, was he?
No, no, fucking hell. But he was right in that he didn't. Was this the one where he wasn't listening for some
No,
reason?
that was last week.
Oh, right, okay, that was the last week one.
This was just like everyone. He was just going 5-0. It's unacceptable. He was kind of said you're not listening. He was saying
Yeah.
you're all like rough diamonds.
Yeah,
You need to be polished.
yeah. You're not trusting us. That's it. He
You're
said,
not trusting us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And because as we've said before, he's probably used to the highest level training fighters.
Yeah, and he's not used to losing 5 fights.
Yeah,
in a
he's not
row.
dealing. He's not used to
That's
this
never
bullshit.
happened.
Yeah, this is offensive to him.
Yeah.
He was pissed. You could tell, man.
But I thought it was a nice touch from Wandy at the end of the episode when he started trying to get into Gasper's head a little bit. I don't know if that was strategical or genuine. It's like,
I think it was
what's going
genuine.
on? You got to fight. Oh, you got to fight your mate. Oh, that's bad, man. How did that happen?
Yeah, yeah.
Was that your coach did that?
I think a combination of he is a nice guy, also trying to undermine Vitor a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Like, oh, well, he's a bit of a dick doing that, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, fair enough. But I think you mentioned early in the season as well that you were saying when it actually comes to the coach fight,
Yeah.
you're a little bit worried about Vandy, that he's just maybe
What, past
a
it?
bit too past it. He's not at that level that he
Yeah.
used to be or whatever. But I wonder if like his team losing so many fights might actually be good for
Fire
that.
him up. Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna be fucking fun. Because he even said at the end, he was like, when this is over, I'm gonna invite all these cunts to come and watch the fight, and I show
This
them
is how
it's
you do
done.
it.
Yeah. So
That felt more like he's saying like regardless of whether you win or lose, this is how you fight.
give it everything you got.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing he always does.
Yeah.
Always gives it everything.
And like in previous episodes, he's so hits a nail on the head by saying like, I used to be willing to go out there and die for like next to no money. And now they're getting offered everything, and it's like they're not giving it as much as I did.
Yeah, it must be.
That's annoying.
Annoying to him. Yeah. So that was about it though for this week.
Yeah, the only
crying
other
Rex
thing was-
Hugo. Wolverine cried at the end.
Yeah, he snapped. He snapped
So
at
his
the end.
100% record is
Yeah.
intact.
We've seen tears from every man so far. A little bit at the end where Lyoto Machida came in, and I just thought suddenly like, oh shit, yeah, Lyoto Machida. Like he's the forgotten man of MMA.
Yeah.
Like he's still potentially amazing, but he's had 2 bad defeats. He's lost to John Jones, and he lost to Shogun.
Yeah.
But it's like I feel like
No, he didn't. What do you mean? Did he lose to Shogun?
the first round he won, but it was a very close fight, or it was a draw. And then the second fight he just got destroyed.
Yeah. Oh shit, yeah. I forgot about that.
So he's just been destroyed twice. That's all it is.
But
But
the
it's still
Jones
only 2
one-
defeats.
John Jones is now getting to a point where it's kind of like you have to go, well, fair enough.
Yeah.
Like everyone's losing to John Jones at the moment.
Yeah, you can't really hate on it because he's too good.
Yeah. But it doesn't necessarily mean Machida's washed up.
No, not by any means.
It's like,
Not
look,
by
it's
any
John
means.
Jones, man. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, other than
Everyone-
John Jones, he's brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, who does he fight next? Rematch against Rashad?
Or Shogun, maybe? Third match?
Could be.
Yeah, Rashad would be a good match, actually. You're right. I think that'd be the logical match, and that'd be number 2 for them, wouldn't it? And Rashad gets to try.
rematch.
Yeah, that's good motivation for both of them, I think. That's a
Yeah.
good match. Yeah, I like that.
But I liked how almost it seemed to me like they said, look, Lyoto, can you just go in the house and chat to the guys for a bit?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what he
He's just chilled out.
It's like, yeah, sat down, yeah, what's up? Yeah.
But Lyoto is so normal like that, man. He causes no controversy. Like, he never has in a fight. I don't think he's ever even said a bad word about an opponent in those vignettes. It's always about him and just wanting to win. And
Yeah, just does it the right way, man.
yeah.
That's why I love him.
But there's some clips of next week, and it looks like, yeah, that's the one. There's always one episode where it's like frustration builds and then it just explodes.
I think Wanderlei's tempo is just it's been pushed to the absolute limit.
You know what it's going to be? In my theory, I reckon it's going to be a decision that doesn't go their way, and that is just that.
It's
That's
just going to
the,
light the
yeah.
thing. But it
Light
seemed
the
like there
fire.
was something said.
yeah,
He was going, who said it? Who said it? And Vitor was going, "Oh, it wasn't me," or some shit like that.
yeah.
But
They're the
we'll
best
see,
ones
man.
when someone gets angry at someone else for
Yeah.
something they thought they said, and it's actually
Yeah.
someone else who said it.
Yeah.
And they're just getting a Bisping done it hard on someone.
Against Henderson, yeah. And, DeMarcus Johnson.
DeMarcus Johnson, yeah.
Somebody else said something, and he
About his
squirted
white
water in
legs.
DeMarcus Johnson's face. DeMarcus Johnson doesn't have much luck with Englishmen, does he?
No.
Lost to James Wilkes and then got done by John Maguire the other
Yeah.
week, didn't he? and got water squirted in his face by Biscuit.
Couldn't do nothing about it.
So yeah, I think that's it, man.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So very excited about next week.
yeah,
Again, thank you for all the messages. Really, really appreciate the fact that people are taking time to actually communicate. And
yeah.
we don't take it as hating. Any comment is like, you know what I mean. Everyone's free to say
It's all
whatever you
love.
like.
It's all love.
Yeah. So follow us, Rear
Mm-hmm.
Naked Chat at Twitter, Rear Naked Channel on YouTube. Should we mention iTunes or? I don't want to keep
That will
mentioning it.
be. Yeah, let's keep. Yeah, we'll keep it in people's minds. It's
Yeah, yeah.
coming.
Okay.
Coming.
What we're planning on doing is do these YouTube videos and then do a longer podcast on iTunes for
Yeah,
pay-per-views and stuff. Because some
yeah.
guy did actually suggest, like, oh, you guys should do pay-per-views. It's like, yeah, we know, we want to do that. It's just finding the time.
Time. Yeah,
So
and
again, thank you for everything, and see you next week.